Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Poorboys Little Homestead. If this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel, my friend. Guys, today I'm making me some DIY sticky traps. What they good for? They good for catching flies, horse flies, gnats, any kind of unwanted insects in your garden, anything that lights on it. Now these little traps is cheap to make. I just use solo cups. And I have some of this time-tested adhesive for general insect monitoring called TAD. That there is called TAD. It's just a sticky glue. You can buy it whatever size you want. I think you need to buy it in a gallon bucket. But I've had this for a while, and I'm going to look back and see where I purchased this from, and I'll put it in the description below. And if I can't find the site that I actually got this from, I'll put a site in the description below of some other products that's the same thing. This is just what I ordered the first time, and it works good. So y'all see 3 different color cups here. This color miner. Well, a few days ago I done one of each color. I hung it up there about a door on my house because these little miniature baby horse flies and the flies was getting bad. So I made 3 of these sticky traps, and I done one of each color. And we're gonna go up there in a few moments and we're gonna look at which one done the best. But I'm gonna show y'all how you make these. Plumb simple. I'll take a solo cup, and this is gonna be everybody's preference of where they gonna hang it, but I just put a little hole right in the end down here, all the way through. And I just take a zip tie. You can purchase at Walmart, any parts house, order off Amazon. I guess I might put some zip ties in the description below too. And I just run it through that little hole right there. To create me a loop. And then I can use a piece of string or a little piece of wire or whatever to hang them around where I want. I got 2 hanging out here under this area where I'm at that's been here since last year. And guys, this stuff is still sticky on them. I was checked them the other day, gonna take them down, which I still think I need to because they're so covered with insects. I'll show y'all that in a moment too. But this glue is still sticky on them from last year. Also, I have some I got stuck out in my garden, and the rain don't affect this. It stays sticky even after it rains. But that's gonna be everybody's preference on how they wanna fix their little fasteners. That's just a simple little way I come up with the first time I done this. But it's good to go on and drill your holes and have your way of fastening it put on there before you put this sticky stuff on there, because it's sticky. You want to have something you can hold on to while you mop it on there. I reuse these cups. You can see this yellow cup's got writing on it. That's a cup I used when I was potting up some seedlings. And it's probably better if you wear some gloves. some rubber gloves, but I just take a little cheap paintbrush and I'll just mop that on there. It ain't got to be very thick. And I don't get all carried away trying to make it all even like painting something. Some of it's going to be thicker than others. And I also mop it in the inside of your cup. A lot of them insects will fly up in there. I don't know if they think they're flying inside a bloom, maybe on with them yellow cups out in this garden. I think sometimes they think they're blooms and they'll fly up inside them. Now I know the thought just went through your gardener's head. What about your pollinators and your bees? Well, I'm finna go out there and show y'all. I don't hang these right by at the plant itself. I just hang them somewhere in the garden. And I've had them out there in the garden now for a couple of months. And we're gonna walk out there and look. And if there's a bee on it, he's got on there in the last couple of days. For some reason, the bees don't light on it. I don't know if they can smell it or they can detect it. I don't know. But I don't have a problem with catching honeybees, which I'm glad. But guys, that's all it is to making these little traps. You can buy a quart of this. I used it all last year and made traps, and I've used it so far this year, and I ain't used that much out of it. Cause like I said, it stays on your cups forever. So let's go over here and take a look. First, we're gonna look at these two red cups hanging above me up here that's been here since last summer. But guys, there's one of the cups that's hanging out here. As you can see, it's just solid with all kinds of insects that's lit on it. But what I can't understand is bees ain't lit on it. And we have red wasp out here. And I was hoping them red wasps would light on it when they come up under here. But you don't see nary red wasp on there, and you don't just see nary honeybee. And there's the second one. And that trap right there is still sticky. But I'm finna replace it because it's so covered. I think more might light on it after I put a clean one up there. So there's your proof in your pudding that the thing works. Now let's go over here to my back door where I just hung 3 different colored cups. And we're gonna see if the colors makes a difference. I hung them up approximately 3 days ago. Now as y'all can see, I hung a white one, I hung a yellow one, and I hung a red one. And I'm gonna give y'all a close-up, and you're gonna notice the majority of the little midget horseflies is lit on the white one. The yellow one has a couple horseflies, but it has more of the little regular houseflies, I call them, and some other insects, which is on both of them. And then the red one, it ain't got much of nothing on it. Now, is that where they hanging? I don't know. What I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna leave that white one where it's at, because these little midget horseflies, they bite, so I want to catch all in my can. So I'm gonna leave it there, but I'm gonna swap the yellow one to the other side of the door. I take that back. I'm gonna take the red one down. I'm gonna put another yellow one up because I want to catch, or another white one up because I want to catch all I can catch. Let me show y'all a close-up. Now, do they catch everything? They only catch what lights on it. But at least what it catches ain't going in my house when I open that door. There's the yellow one. as you can see, there's one up in there on the white one. Looks like one up in there on the yellow one. The yellow one's got some mosquitoes on it. Now the red one you can see just ain't got much of nothing on it. Looks like some little gnats. There's one horsefly around back there. There may have been a midget horsefly right there too. So guys, y'all can see the traps do work. And like I said, they're cheapest you gonna do, because you can go buy any kind of sticky trap that's sold for that, and I can buy a pack of solo cups for what, 50 cups in it for, I don't even know what the price are, $2 or $3. And you ain't even gotta have a quart of that. But what I'm trying to get to is I can probably make 50 traps for the price of 3 fly traps, 4 traps, something like that. Now guys, this is the 2 I have hanging out here in the garden. And these has been out here maybe a month. I can't rightly remember the exact how long. But you can see it's just covered. Now what all that is, you really can't tell, but I'm hoping it's aphids. It don't matter. Any kind of insect that ain't my honeybees, I really don't care if they get on there. But I'm gonna bring you over here close and let you see how covered them are. And you don't see the first honeybee on here. There's a butterfly up in there. Some of you say, I don't want to catch my butterflies. Well, some of them butterflies is what lay them eggs on your plants that ain't good for your plants when they hatch out them grub worms and stuff. But there's you a good close-up of how covered that is. And after it got hotter the last couple weeks is when all this started coming out, so that's why I'm making up new sticky traps, and I'm gonna place several more out here in my garden area. But guys, y'all just seen it with your own eyes that it works. Y'all see how simple, easy, and cheap it is to make. And you can make a bunch of them, especially if you're a gardener. Like I said, you can get creative on however you want to hang them up. You ain't got to have zip ties. You can take a piece of, any kind of piece of wire, string. And string you'll have to work with a little bit trying to get it through there. I just do the zip ties because they work so easier, quicker. But that's just how fast and easy it is to put it on there. Your paintbrush, you don't throw it away. This stuff does not turn hard. I just kind of clean off as much as I can. And where I store this can, I lay my brush right on top of it. I might put a rag around it, or not a rag, I may put a piece of plastic around my brush just so won't nothing light on there and get all stuck on my brush. But don't throw your brush away, because this don't get hard. Like I said, in the description below, I'm going to attach links to where you can find this product or a product just like it. Some products you buy sometimes, then you can't find them again next time you want to buy it if it's been a while. But there's other products out there that's made for this same purpose. Guys, appreciate y'all watching this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Leave comments. If you hadn't subscribed already, please hit that button right down on the bottom that says subscribe. It's free, don't cost you a thing, but it does help me out. And the biggest way you can help me out is by sharing my videos on your social medias. Thanks for watching. God bless. Y'all have a good day. See y'all next time.